What we've done with Core is we've looked at what functionality is appropriate now for most studios, most users. And most studios have a system controller, and the system controller can handle EQs and delays and all those things that were, useful in the Air series. And what we found is most users don't use that functionality anymore. They use that in the controller rather than in the speaker. We've stripped that back. We've made it a lot more accessible, a lot more easy to understand. So instead of a complicated menu structure with an LCD display, we've put some switches on the back. Once you've got all your cables connected, analog or digital in, the first switch is switch it on. There's standby, it'll turn off after 20 minutes. Bass extension. Do you want the speaker to run full range or high pass at 80 Hz for a subwoofer? If you're using digital, you need to know whether it's going to be a left speaker or a right speaker. Sound balance. If you're in a well-damped room, you might want to switch it to bright to lift in the top end. If you're in a really reverberant space, maybe you want dark to bring up the bass. We've got two position switches. The first one is Anechoic Desk or Soffit. So Anechoic is full range, no filters. If you're doing your own room compensation, probably want to select that setting. Desk is for on top of your console, sat on the meter bridge. There's a filter there to compensate for the desk reflection. Soffit, if you're going to put the speaker in a wall, choose Soffit. Position, you can have it in free space, well clear of walls. If you're within 50 centimetres of a wall, choose wall. If you're within 50 centimetres of a corner, choose corner. Analog input sensitivity. This is the maximum input sensitivity that the analog input stage can take and is equal to 0 dBFS. So you can handle 0 dBu, +4, +18 or +24 dBu. SPL level is the SPL output for -6 dBFS, which is 112, 100, 96 or 88. Now these two switches should be used together to maximise the bit depth that goes through the DSP inside your loudspeaker. So if you're using a digital desk, you can ignore the analog input sensitivity, but choose the SPL level that's appropriate to the level that you'll be using, so you get better filter performance inside the DSP. The same is for the analog input stage. Choose this to maximise your signal to noise ratio from your analog console to your speaker. And the -6 dBFS applies here. So if it's 24 dBu input, then 18 dBu will give you 112 dB if you've selected the 112 SPL level. Word clock, we put that on there for all you guys that really like it, but we actually taken care of recovering the clock on our digital input, and it's actually the same recovery whether you go for word clock in or digital in. You get the same cleaning and the same good clock lock. All the functionality we've given you is designed to make the setup quick and easy. And once you've got it set up and you're happy with it, you shouldn't need to touch it again.